the BCU ELAN Hackathon 2023. It's so good to have you this morning, and I'm happy you could join us on today's edition. Hopefully, you will be able to join us throughout this period, which is going to be from today up until the Friday, the 11th of um, August, between the hours of 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock every day. So I'm happy you could join us. I know more people are going to be joining us as we go along in this session. And this is the reason why we are recording these sessions, in order for those who are unable to make it, maybe due to their other commitments or due to the time zone they are in, so they will have the opportunity to listen to the video as we go along. So very quickly, I'm going to be sharing my screen. I have about 30 minutes to introduce the whole hackathon for 2023, and then I'm going to be inviting my colleague Afiz to also introduce the FinTech pathway to the MSc AI course. So like I said, quickly, let me share my screen with you, and we'll go from there. Don't know. Can you please confirm if you can see? I doubt it. So let me just share my full screen. Sorry. Just give me a moment and I will reshare my screen very quickly. Okay. So first, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Mariam Adedoyin-Olowe. I'm a program lead for MSc AI course at the Birmingham City University. I work closely with Dr. Ian Rice, an associate professor, who has been a very strong driving force behind this course. And it was the course lead before I took over from him because he needed to attend to other academic work. So right now I've been the course lead for some time. I was deputy course lead, but now the course lead for about a year now. So yeah, that is me, Mariam. And for those of you who will be joining us in September, you will be seeing me from time to time. I'm not going to be teaching on the course, but I'm going to be doing a lot of background work, making sure that the coursework run very smoothly, and that will be your first point of contact if you need any help with the course or if you have any query. And yeah, we will give you more information about that when you join us in September during the orientation week. Let's move on. So like I said, I don't know. All right, this is Ian Rice. I don't want to take the shine from Ian. Ian has been fantastic on this course, and he has presented in the last two hackathon that we've had, 2021 and 2022. So Ian Rice is an associate professor at BCU at the moment. He has his BSc degree in mathematics and business at Aston University, which is just across the road. So that's our neighbor university. He went on to do account at master's level, I guess, but of course came back again to do PhD in mathematics. So he has his postdoc where he worked with the Birmingham City Children's Hospital on a very crucial project that I will be talking about as I go along in this presentation. He had a teaching fellow role at Adin University for some years before joining BCU in 2019. Before leaving Adin, he was the head of school for IT. So Ian Rice will be joining us as we go along this hackathon. Before Friday, you will be seeing his face. You will have opportunity to hear him speak about this course, which he is also very passionate about. So for myself, first of all, let me say that apart from being an academic, I'm a mom of two teenage children. I have my BSc in computing from the University of Portsmouth in 2011 and went on to do a PhD in computing science at the Robert Gordon University in Aberdeen. I am a Nigerian, as you will notice from my name. I was a lecturer at the Bells University of Technology in Nigeria for some months. Then during my stay at Bells University, I was the chair and the convener of the Bells University Advancement Center. This is a center that interfaces between the university and industry in Nigeria. I left Bells University in 2017 to join BCU, and I've been in BCU up until now, and I'm still continuing. I'm a lecturer in data analytics, and okay, like you can see, I still have the deputy course lead, but now I am the course lead for MSc Artificial Intelligence. Apart from being a lecturer and a researcher, I'm also a lead mentor with Insight Mentors and Educational Services, a company in Nigeria. I am very passionate about student success, so that is why I mentor students to make sure that they challenge themselves to acquire good success in their academics. I'm a researcher, like I said. I have supervised a lot of projects ranging from undergrad to master's, and I have also supervised PhD research. My first PhD student graduated last month, which was a very big one for me. So currently, I have a couple more PhD students that I am co-supervising with Dr. Ian Rice. So yeah, that is who I am, and the majority of you that will be coming on the MSc AI course, I envisage that majority of you will be joining us in September. You will be able to meet with me face to face, one on one. I am in the STEAM house of the university on the third floor. So during this hackathon, we will be having three major premise that we'll be working on. We will be having the MSCI background, which is what we are doing right now. Afiz is coming on to talk about the fintech pathway of the MSCI course. And later today, I will also be looking into what is good about about artificial intelligence, then the different aspect of exploratory data analysis. We will be looking into that tomorrow. Then we are going to be making use of IBM Open Data Science for All. The platform is what you will be using for your practical work during this hackathon. Then the hack itself is where you will have the opportunity to work in group with other participants. You will be working in a group of about 10, depending on the number that we receive as we go along. This is where you will work together to do some practical work. And on Friday, we will announce the winner group accordingly. And of course, this comes with a price. I'm not going to say what the price is. So this is what the schedule is going to look like between today and Friday. So day one is where we are at right now. So we will have introduction to BCU. That's what I'm doing right now, MSc AI. And the second section, apart from the one Afis will be coming on to talk about, is going to be AI for good later today. Then Ali will come when another colleague of mine will be coming to talk about open data science, the basics of data, Python, and information. Please, before I go on, you don't need to have an understanding of programming or Python at all. this arc is going to take you from ground zero up. So, and if you're able to get some things that you could work with, fine. But if you don't, it's entirely okay. Don't think, oh, if I don't have anything, if I can't write a long code, then I've not achieved anything. No, that is not the reason why we have this hackathon. This hackathon is just for you to have fun and to be able to work with other participants. So day 2 is going to be about data cleaning and wrangling. What is data cleaning? Why do we need to clean data? You will never have a data. Oftentimes, you will not have data that is clean and ready for processing or for analysis using machine learning tool or any other tool at all, AI tool. You definitely will be given a data that needs to be filtered out. Data is often referred to as messy or raw data, where you have missing values, or sometimes you have some incorrect data that you need to filter out, just the way you will want to clean out your house. If they're in chaotic situation, you want to clean it out, you want to make sure that everything is in order. And until you're able to do that with data, your statistical tool will not be able to process it effectively. And that is the reason why we need to clean data. And wrangling data is shoving data into place, making sure that you force the data into a structure that is useful for analysis. You will be doing that tomorrow, which is the day 2. Now we go on to do the modeling data and different types of algorithm that you can apply to your data in order to find a pattern or to get insights from data. The reason why we analyze data is to get insight from the data, insights that can help us to make very useful decision purpose. Then day 3 is going to be exploratory data analysis, which we refer to as the EDA. So exploratory data analysis is just like the name implies. You explore your data, you see exactly what the data is all about. It's just like knowing someone. You want to know the background of that person, where the person lives, what the person does, the hobby of that person. So that is how data exploration is all about. You want to know what the data is all about, the length of the data, the structure of the data, the summary of the data. So you're going to be looking into data exploration on day 3, as well as machine learning models such as clustering, regression, classification techniques. These are supervised and unsupervised learning that you will get to understand as we move along. Then on the 3rd day, this is where you will be introduced to the ARC challenge itself. Like I said, you are going to go into groups. You will work as a group. And yeah, you carry out your hackathon, the arc, in day 4, starting from the afternoon of day 3 into the whole of day 4. So the whole of day 4, you will be working with your group members, but you're not going to be left alone. One of the team is going to be supporting you. So if you have questions, if you have queries, it will be there to support you effectively. And day 5 is all about presenting the winners. And again, before we go on, the AI itself is filled with ethical concerns. So we know AI all over the world. People are saying, is AI good? Is it not good? So we want to look at ethics of AI. There is no way we will learn about AI without understanding what the ethics of AI is all about. So day 5 is where you will be looking at ethics before we announce the winner of the hackathon. So this is not set in stone. The structure is going to be good enough. We're not going to be changing things about the structure, but people delivering the structure might change. So today, this is what we're having. And I am Miriam. As you can see, Aliyuda will come and Hafiz will come before Aliyuda. So day 2, I have explained all that to you. So we will share this with you so that you will have an understanding of what you will expect between now and Friday. So let's go into the proper introduction of MSc AI and what if AI is for art, and can AI machines be so creative? So the MSc Artificial Intelligence was actually birthed for the need to bring demography of some demography into artificial intelligence. Even currently, the majority of people you will see in AI jobs and roles are either white male or few of white female. What I'm trying to say in essence is that it has statistics has proven that the white male has dominated the AI roles all over the world. So the Office of Students, who this is a body in the United Kingdom that takes care of students, make sure that student gets their money's worth in in institutions, making sure that university are delivering quality lectures. So the Office for Students were quite passionate about artificial intelligence and bringing different demography, people like myself, into AI. When I say people like myself, female, Black, and the ethnic minority, the disabled, into AI. And this is why they came up with MSc AI. They funded this course and they made scholarship available. Unfortunately, at this time, the scholarship is not open to international students. It's only open to the home student. So who are the people that we need on this course? We need problem solvers, we need idealists, people that are very creative, think outside the box, people that are progressives, people that are very analytic in the way they think, in the way they solve problems. These are the people that we are trying to target on the MSc AI course. Having said that, you don't have to have a computing background to be able to come onto this course because it's a conversion course. We run this course as a conversion course, and conversion course means that you can come from ground zero and we build you up, teaching you the basics until you are able to be confident enough to be able to solve statistical problems by yourself. So what are you doing here? If you want to ask yourself that question, you're here because you're passionate about AI. You want to know more about AI, or you want to come in by September onto this course to be part of a BCU family to learn and to be able to get an MSc degree from Master's Artificial Intelligence, pardon me. So at the moment, this is going to be your course team. Like I said, I'm not going to be teaching on the course. So these are the people that will be taking you on this course. Even though I am the course lead, so I run things, and I'm the one that the university is going to call upon if they need any information about the course. But because we work as a team, so I, as the course team, I may not have one-to-one experience with you guys, for those who will be coming on the course in September, but these bunch of intelligent people will be the ones that will have one-to-one engagement with you on a weekly basis. So they probably will know you by name and physically more than I will do. So you will see someone at the background. Let me use my pointer here. You will see this someone here with the academic gown. Yes, this lady here, she's one of our alumni. She was on the course. This is Doa. She was on the course in 2020, and she did fantastically well. So right now she's supporting on the course. You will see Doa a whole lot during the course of your degree on the MSc AI. So like I said, it's going to be a conversion course as well as a blended learning. and sorry, it's going to be block delivered. Block delivery is where you don't have semester 1 and semester 2 as you will have on a typical MSc course. This course run each of the module every month. So every month we have a course going on. This is what we're having right now in August, the hackathon. So by September, you go into computing for AI. When you finish that within 1 month, you have your assessment, then you move on to data visualization, where you are able to visualize your results using graphs, charts, and so on and so forth, or even dashboards. So this helps you to see result in picture format. So, and it's easy for you to analyze this and understand when you are viewing things in pictorial form. Then we go on to machine learning. We will talk about machine learning later today. What is machine learning and what do we use machine learning from? You will be doing machine learning in November. Then go on to for Christmas break, come back in January for applied AI. Then we go on to deep learning. After deep learning, which is a very, very popular tool that is being used for AI right now. Then we go on to impact of AI, which is ethical aspect of AI. After this, you go on to do your project like any other master's degree at BCU. You do your project within 4 months. Then some students prefer to go on placement after their project. Placement is where you go into industry and apply what you have learned during the course of your MSc AI. You go on to industry, you get a practical experience with the industry, and some student has been able to get a job due to placement. When they work with an industry and they are good at what they do, then they can get full employment with the placement. But having said that, the student will have to look for their own placement. But in view of that, we also have some industry partners. Some of our industry partners sometimes absorb our students and give them placement opportunity in their organization. So simple project that we have at BCU that uses AI include the text-based location prediction for Twitter using AI models. I also I do co-supervise this particular project with ANSI, who is one of the course team. We also have the 3D visualization system for ultrasound images. This is a medical imaging, how you can use AI for medical problems, solving medical problems. Then finally, we also have detecting and tracking involvement of event on social media using AI techniques. Also, this project is co-supervised with ANSI, and I supervise this at master's level. In case anyone is interested, when you come on, you can always talk to ANSI or myself. So these are the things you get to use. You get to use the dashboarding change, you get to use simulations, you get to use some real life data to be able to analyze 3D visualization system for ultrasound images. So the teaching timetable looks very much like this. This course is designed in a way that you can work around your family setting, work around your other commitment like jobs. So we tend to bring you into the university just twice in a week. And you have lectures and practicals from 9 a.m. to about 3 p.m. twice a week. So the others you have to yourself. Right now, the student comes in, I think, on Mondays and Fridays. So it could be any other 2 days of the week when we start in September. So we have the lectures, we have some extracurricular studies, we have self-study as well. But the teaching camp is always twice in a week. And sometimes we have online support. So the different exit opportunity for this course is you could become a data scientist at entry level when you're done with your master's degree, or you can further on to go on to what you call the PhD. You can decide to do a PhD in this field, or some of our students have gone back to the industry and apply what they have learned on this course on their jobs. What this course does is not to take you away. If you remember, we say it's a conversion course. So you could come from any background. You could come from accounting background, business background, psychology, criminology. It's not going to take you away from all this part and make you a data scientist overnight. What it does is that it helps you to apply AI tools, AI skills on your job. Maybe you're an accountant, you can apply what you have learned on this course in your accounting jobs. Maybe you're a psychologist, you can apply AI in your psychology roles. Currently, the UK student pay £10,000 for this course, while international student pay 16,300 per year. So frequently asked questions on this course is that what if I am not what if I have not done programming before? You don't have to do programming before, like I said earlier on. You will be taught from the basics up until the time you will be confident enough to program on your own. Then what are the suitable computer? Any computer that can take Python, you can download tools like Python or R or any other programming language will suffice. But coming into BCU, even if you don't have laptop, it's advisable for you to have laptop. But even if you don't, we have laptops that our student can loan from the university, and you can make use of it. Look, can you work and study? Like I said in the last slide, yes, you can. You can work and you can study as long as you try to arrange yourself in the way that the 2 days you will be coming to uni, you won't have to go to work during that period of 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. The scholarship restriction, like I said earlier on, it's not for international student at the moment. The office for student restricted it to home student alone. Then what about the C word? If I have COVID, the good thing is that COVID is no longer a serious threat anymore. If you have jabbed, if you have received your vaccination, then you will be fine. Gone are the days that we shut down the university because of COVID. But now, if you have test positive, all you need to do is to report, email your tutor, and we will know that. Then you can always stay at home until you get better. Then you can come back to uni. We have some testimonies here. I will not be able to read the testimony, but the fact is that students that have gone on this course have really, really enjoyed it, and they have used it, or they are currently using it. Some of them have even gone on to open their own business due to the skills they have received from this course. So what do you expect to earn as an AI expert? I must tell you that this is a money spinner. All over the world, data scientists and AI experts get good money, but you will notice that it's still dominated by the male folks. The blue line indicates male workers, while the yellow ones are for female. So we're trying to change this narrative. We're trying to change the narrative. So we have programmers, software development professionals, male dominated. But if you come to nursing somewhere, you will see that it is female dominated. Where is it now? Yes, here, nurses, female dominated. So we are trying to change this narrative, but rest assured that an average salary for a data scientist or AI expert is 67,500 per annum, at least in the UK. We can say that for sure. So what do you do as an AI expert? You do things like image recognition, facial recognition. You sometimes even do digital art using the AI tool. You will learn more about that this afternoon when I'll be talking more on what you can do with AI. So this is an example of facial recognition. So if you have a profile on social media and you do what you call the tagging of photograph, what AI does is to compare this image with what the different profile on social media. And if it's able to capture anyone that has a picture, their profile picture on social media, then they will tag the person and they will be able to recognize this is Miriam, oh, this is Ian. Oh, this is the Queen of England. So that is how the image part works. So application for 2023 is still ongoing. If you want to be part of us, you can still come in, plan our full face-to-face delivery. The funding is all gone, unfortunately. People have grabbed all the funding, but you can come in either as home student or international student. So we will be using the Google Colab throughout this week for your practical work. And because our time is fast spent and as fees need to go somewhere, I promise him that I'm going to come, let him come in at 10:30. So it's 1 minute past 10:30. So I'm going to stop at this point. Then later today, I will be talking you through the Google Colab, which you will be using for the hackathon. So let me stop sharing at this time. Afiz, are you there? Afiz, are you there? Where is Afiz? Hello, Afiz? Oh, Afiz is here. So yeah, I've stopped sharing and I'll keep quiet for some time. So Afiz will take over from me. Afiz will be talking to us about the fintech pathway because oh, your mic is off. Oh dear. Da, 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 da. We actually switch off mic. So I'm going to allow your mic to come on and you introduce yourself, please.
Thank you, Mariam. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Hafiz Mohammad Usman Rana, and I'm a course leader for Business Finance program at Birmingham City University. And today I'm going to be presenting why AI is relevant and important in the finance world. So just give me a second. I'm going to share my slides. So shall I share the slides, Maria?
Yes. Do you have, let me see if you have the right to share your slide. Okay, let's see. Upload. Please try and share your slide. Let's see if you're.
I can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
I need to give you permission. Info me spotlight. Why can't I give you permission to share your slide? Do you know what? Can you just quickly send me the slide and I share it for you? I'm sorry about
Yes.
that. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. Please let me know as soon as you share this slide with me.
So just I'm gonna. What I'll do.
You can email it to me, that's fine.
I just sent you on Teams these
Okay, that's fine.
screenshot.
Thank
Just open this one and share.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just share from here. Is it just one page?
Yeah. Just then I'll
Cool. So I
explain.
can just share that very quickly. Yeah. Share screen. Can you see it now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, so, first of all, we need to know why we are introducing a fintech pathway in the MSc Artificial Intelligence. You all know that financial industry is currently experiencing significant changes due to various external factors, and that are impacting its business model. You also know digitalization has infiltrated almost every aspect of our daily lives. You can see the internet and the mobile technology have profoundly, revolution, or you can say that revolutionized how we work and live. Blockchain, AI, and mobile payments have undoubtedly prompted financial services companies to reevaluate their perspectives on the future. On the other side, if you see techies, investors, and nowadays politicians, they all enthralled by generative artificial intelligence, as you have witnessed. Our British Prime Minister, Mr. Sunak, believes AI will enhance productivity, economic growth, and other aspects of British economy. And he stated this thing in the month of June during the London Tech Week, And the general belief we have is that artificial intelligence can replace the human financial advisors. Therefore, industry players must adapt or risk falling behind. Before that, reaching to this decision, consider what's next, what's needed, and who needs it. Therefore, it is worth considering whether AI can fully replicate the personal experience. Hence, for the first time, BCU is launching such kind of comprehensive course where students, they have a chance to learn and sound understanding of the theory and practice of applied artificial intelligence systems through pathways. And streams include there will be a core AI, artificial intelligence, and fintech pathways, which have been designed just to see the significant demand for you can say that computationally literate finance professionals in the current data-rich climate, And the fintech pathways varies from the core AI with two finance-specific modules in risk management and portfolio analysis. So I'm just gonna tell you about the brief description of these two modules that we have actually incorporated in MSc AI. As you can see in the slides, so one you are going to see in October, you will learn risk management skills in fintech. And this module actually considers financial risk management strategies and how risk is evaluated and the methods that are actually available to hedge risk and the strategies that are employed to mitigate risk. So this is complemented by a consideration of examining the impact of financial regulations on emerging fintech businesses and consider the ways in which new technology challenges traditional models of financial regulations and you can say that ethical dilemmas. And this module basically will provide you the skills, to identify and evaluate the company's exposure to various financial and non-financial risk, enhance you to, numerically and analytically, you can empower your skills in current volatile and ever-changing non-financial, or you can say that economical and business environment. It will also enhance your numerical skills while calculating the value at risk and formulating various financial hedging strategies. The next module that will be portfolio analysis you will be doing in March. And these modules actually aim to help you gain a critical grasp of the ideas and practices of securities analysis and portfolio management, and with a systematic emphasis on financial decision making for an investment. And to achieve this purpose, what we are going to do, we will introduce various models and methods that will actually be applied to real-time financial market data, and for constructing the efficient portfolios and identifying the optimal portfolio while you are going to invest in the different investment opportunities. And by utilizing different computational tools and professional database, you can actually engage in effective learning and practical based studies. So this will involve collecting and analyzing data from multiple sources. You will be writing in reports based on their findings to enhance their research skills and also employability. So these are the two very fundamental finance modules that are actually in demand in the fintech industry. So this is it for my side. So I would strongly recommend you to join this course and to enhance your multiple career opportunities in the future, as already told by Dr. Mariam in her talk. So if you have any queries regarding fintech pathways, you can reach out to me via email hafiz.rana@bcu.ac.uk. And thank you so much, Mariam, and all the audience for listening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Afis, for that very quick and thorough description of the fintech pathway. So for those of you who want to explore the fintech pathway, we will be bringing that on board in September. So this session is supposed to conclude at 11:30. So, but the good thing is that we should be able to finish by 11 o'clock, where we can have coffee break for 30 minutes. Then I'll come back for the second segment of today's this morning session, which is AI for Good. So let me continue and just complete today's this morning session. But before we go on, there is a particular self-directed. You will notice that there is a self-directed sessions for this afternoon where you need to watch a video. So I want to quickly send that to you. I want to put it in the chat box so that you can watch that. But if I cannot send it right now, I'll send it before the end of today's session. So please go ahead and watch that video. It is the AI landscape video, which is going to really help you. So that is self-directed. So let me conclude my session quickly so that we go for a short break. Yeah, see. Sorry, but all right, so I talked about using Google Colab. What is Google Colab? Google Colab is a tool, an online tool that enables you to use Python collaboratively. Google Colab gives you opportunity to go online and write code using in Python without having to download the Python itself, the application on your system. So this, and again, what it helps you to do is to be able to collaborate. You can share your work, other people can correct your code, you can see each other's codes, and so on and so forth. And the lecturer can write codes at the same time you're replicating what he or she is doing, and you can see each other's code. So this is why we have chosen Google Colab for this hackathon. So for you to set up your Google Colab, all you need to do is to Google Colab in the Google search. Then you click on the Google Colab here. Then it takes you to opportunity to set up. So you use, sorry, what is, okay, so this is supposed to come before the last one. Apologies for that. So it asks you to sign up using the Google, your Gmail or Google and so on. So you sign up with your email address or your telephone number, as the case may be. Any email should work. Then you click on next. By creating this, you're able to create an account. So it allows you to create your account, put your first name, your last name, put your email address, and select a password, then confirm. So this is the one Ian Wright has already done. So as soon as you confirm, it welcomes you and you put in your telephone number, which is optional. Then your profile, your information, you put it here. I think is also optional. Then sign the terms and condition. Then it confirm all of these, and you are in Google Colab. It is called Collab. It's a short form of collaboratory. So here you will be able to come into Google Colab. The good thing about Google Colab, it teaches you from the very beginning. It welcomes you and you see a kind of a trial where you can learn how to use the Google Colab. So this is what we're going to be using in this hackathon. And like I said, it helps us to collaborate effectively. You can upload your file, CSV file, as the case may be. And as soon as you upload this file and you download some of the packages, you're going to be learning what packages are. For those of you who are not technical, you will be learning what the packages are and what they do for you when you're writing Python code. So this is pretty much what I have for you for introduction part of this today's presentation. So do we have any quick question? If you don't want to ask a question right now, you can always email your question, or there is a part that this is going to be open throughout the week. This platform is going to be open throughout the week. So you can come in and type questions. We'll go through it from time to time to check questions, and we'll come on to answer this question as we go along. So do we have, okay, what is the schedule for today's in terms of break? So the break we're going to be having is this 30-minute break, like I said. So we have 30 minutes break. It's probably going to be more than 30 minutes. So we come back at 11:30 and we finish before 1:30 because the next schedule is going to be around 1:30, if I'm correct. Is going to be around 1:30. So this is when Aliyuda will come in and take the third session for today. So when we go on break today, come back at 11:30. Then we run that till about 12:30. Then you have another one break. That is the proper lunch break. So Aliyuda's session is going to be between 2 and 3 o'clock. So whenever we finish my second presentation this morning, you'll go on a break, a long break, but make sure you come back at 2 p.m. for Aliyuda's session, which is the basics of data and Python and information. This is very important. You don't want to miss it because it's going to introduce you to Python itself, which of course is going to be what the application you're going to be using for the app. So yeah, come back at 11:30. I'll wrap up with my introductory presentation. Then you go on for a lunch break and come back at 2 o'clock. I know that it's going to be a long lunch break. Come back at 2 o'clock and you have 1 hour with Aliyuda for the third session. Any other question? I can still take about 5 minutes or so question. Okay, so as it is, as you know, you can only type your question in the chat. Let's see what we have in the chat box. Yeah, no question. So yeah, please enjoy your short break. Can you see my question? Oh, sorry. When do we know if we have been accepted, rejected into the MSc AI course? Yes, fantastic. That's a very good question. The admissions team are working it depends on when you apply for the course. If you apply for the course long time ago and you have not hear back from the admissions, please let me know. You can send an email to me or send an email. I suggest you send an email to the aimsc.ac.uk because that is where we all can pick up your email. So please send an email. But if you just apply, like, let's say 3 weeks ago, please give us some time and we'll get back to you ASAP. And that is Fatima. So another question says, do we need to make a Google Colab account for this afternoon? No, you don't. This afternoon is going to be taking you through Python, but you're not going to be doing any practical work this afternoon. You start your practical work tomorrow. And a question from Ben, will the exam schedule for the entire year be available by September? Well, what we do is this, at the university, when you start a module, you'll get the assessment brief. The assessment brief is what the assessment is going to look like. Oh, it said the network is bad. Oh, so sorry. What about now, Aliyu? I'm sorry. The network, I've been hoping that the network will be so considerate today. Okay, it seems fine. I'm happy to hear that. All right. So, like I said, the assessment brief will be uploaded on the module page. The module page is where all the information about the subject you're taking at that point in time will be. All the weekly lecture slides, the practical labs and stuff. So your assessment brief will be there. So remember, I don't know whether I've mentioned this today. This course is no examination. It's just coursework. And that coursework is a combination of practicals, code writing, report writing, quiz, debate. So you don't have a formal examination on this course. So another question says, how can we go about catching up if we miss a day? If you miss a day, because this is a block teaching style, you don't want to miss a day, except it is beyond your control. This is because you have just about 4 weeks, maximum 5 weeks to learn a particular module. So you don't want to miss a whole day, which is from 9 o'clock to 3 p.m. So, but in case it's beyond your control, you miss a day, you need to catch up. That is where you have the module page. The module page is where all the resources reside. So go on the module page, read through what has been taken in class, and if you have any question, you get in touch with the module tutor. Okay, I couldn't attend the class, and I've gone through the slide, I've gone through the practical sessions, and I have X and Y question. Could you please help me with this? So, I mean, we have fantastic team who are always ready to help the student. So another question here says, for fintech path, do we decide in September? Do we still learn about data visualization and ethics in the pathway? I'm going to share Afi's slides. I mean, that one slide. I'm going to put it in the chat box so that you will see the different modules that you will take. Data visualization is probably not in the fintech pathway, but you're going to be taking risk management in place of the data visualization. But having said that, you will still be using some graphs, elements of graphs, because there is no way you will do any analysis that you will not present it in graphs. So yeah, you will not have data visualization, but of course you will still be using some graph to present your work. Okay, I have no issues with, okay, some people said they don't have issues, and Ali said it's fine now. I'm happy with that. I think she means missing a day. Okay, missing a day for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you said if you're on the course. If you miss a day for the event, no pressure at all. So we're going to, like I'm doing right now, this is being recorded, and we are going to be putting it on YouTube. After Friday, we will send you the YouTube channel, or even as we go along in the week, we will be uploading the videos on YouTube channels, and we will give you the link to the YouTube channel so you can go back. And even if you're here and you just want to relive the experience, you can still go back and listen to it on YouTube. Yes, we will be recording every session. Another question. For the hackathon, okay, the hackathon is this week. So you're going to start the hackathon afternoon on day 3, which is Wednesday afternoon. So not the entire course. I don't understand. Okay, yes, I understand that. What is YouTube channel called? Yes, I will give you the link of the YouTube channel. I'll give it to you as we go along. Will some days not be more critical for a group work though? Yeah, the Thursday is going to be entirely group work. There's not going to be any presentation, but like I said, you will not be left alone. There's going to be a course team, a member that will support you in case you have any question. You just put your question on the chat box, and it will come in, and if necessary, join your group and see how it can help you sort the problem out. All right. How do we communicate during the event? Via Teams. Yes, please. You communicate via Teams. I'm happy that I have some of my colleagues here. I can see some of you. Thank you for being around. Thank you for taking time out to be part of this. I do appreciate. So if we do not have any more question, I'll just pause for like 10 seconds. If there is no more question coming on the chat box, our 11 o'clock is 3 minutes away. So you guys can have a coffee break of 30 minutes. Then we will come back at 11:30 for the second segment of today's session. So I assume there is no more question, but please remember that this platform is going to be open throughout. I'm not going to log off. I will just come back in the next 30 minutes. And if you want to log off, feel free, then you join the meeting back with the same link. So, but I'm going to stop recording at this time, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. I'll see you at 11:30 UK time. Thank you for being part of this morning section, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So see you at 11:30.